WIS News 10 starts now.
Welcome into your news at 10. We start with a health alert. The largest IV fluid manufacturing company in the United States has closed its plant in North Carolina due to damage sustained from Hurricane Helene. Most South Carolina hospitals rely on that company for its IV fluid. WIS reporter Naomi Popa spoke to hospitals across the state to learn how they're handling this shortage.
I spoke with the Lexington Medical Center, MUSC in Charleston, Prisma Health, and the South Carolina Hospital Association to find out how much of an impact this really had. Fortunately, those hospitals tell me they've implemented conservation tactics that they plan to use until the plant is up and running. The North Cove manufacturing site in North Carolina is owned by one of the country's largest IV fluid manufacturers, Baxter. According to both Lexington Medical Center and MUSC in Charleston, Baxter's IV fluid serves as the backbone for their supply. Both were informed about a potential shortage after Hurricane Helene. They say they've been able to make adjustments to administer medication differently.
We have been using other routes to get medicines into patient as well as fluids. Those routes are obviously by shots into the muscle or by mouth. And so we've been able to meet all of our patient care needs with no compromises to our safety.
The South Carolina Hospital Association was quick to debunk online concerns about a medication shortage. Melanie Matney, the chief operating officer of the association, tells me this shortage is in reference to IV fluids, the most common method to administer medicine. She tells me she's confident South Carolina will recover, saying the state had to endure similar shortages back in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. This hurricane and future natural disasters, she says, will only make South Carolina hospitals more resilient.
And we're in a much better situation than we were when this whole battle started because of resiliency, because of creativity, because of the ability to think outside the box and do things differently on the conservation side.
Matney tells me most South Carolina hospitals were initially getting 40% of the supply they normally get. That number, as of Wednesday, is up to 60%. They hope to return back to 100% allocation of IV fluid and solutions by the end of the year.
We still remain concerned because everything that we just said about Baxter and replenishment of that has got to materialize. Like, we can't do this forever, but our goal is that our patients shouldn't be seeing or feeling any of this, but it's a lot of back end operations that we're doing that maybe take more time. And so if we can get back to normal operations, it's a whole lot easier on our teams.
Prisma Health is also affected. They released a statement to WIS saying, in part, in response, Prisma Health has implemented a conservation plan to ensure continued access to these critical resources for our patients until the supply chain is restored. We also are coordinating with other partners to explore all available resources. Reporting in Columbia, I'm Naomi Popa, WIS News 10.